그리고 공격 투신 저그 스타테일 질라 박성준. 스타크래프트2의 황태자 핸섬가 슬래스 MMA 문성원. 최초의 3회 우승을 이뤄낸 저그신 아이엠네스티 임재덕. 금요일의 남자팀 GSL 초대 챔피언 저그의 시조 스타테일 FruitDealer 김원기. 미소 뒤에 숨겨진 강력한 공격 본능 맹동왕 아엠 로시나 황강호. 준우승의 남자 우승을 꿈꾸는 남자 마린킹 프라임 윈 이정후. 해외 프로토스의 강자 이지혁 크리스 로레인저. 모든 황제 불타오르는 신화 슬레이어스 박사 임요환. 마지막으로 최강의 콤비를 자랑하는 세 사람 이현주, 최정원, 안준영. GSL의 최고의 종기진을 소개합니다.
Welcome to GSL. This is Seoul, Korea, X Korea Convention Center. I'm John, the translator. I'm here with Doa and Wolf.
Hi. Hi, John.
Yep.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. So we're going to be translating the opening ceremony of the 1-year anniversary All-Star match. To explain the situation, the guys on the left are a Thursday team from GSL Thursday, I guess, and the coach will be Mr. Che himself. And on the guys on the right side is the Friday team, and will be coached by Enjin, one of our main Korean casters. So Boxer is going to be the captain of the Friday team, and Nesty is going to be the captain of Thursday team. So this will be our first time to do 3 people casting for global stream, I believe. Yes.
Yes, it will, John.
So the decision behind this was to, since you guys are both blonde and average looking, was to add one tall, dark, handsome guy.
John, and here I was going to talk about how nice you look now.
John does look really nice right now, actually.
No, he doesn't anymore. He may be beautiful on the outside, but on the inside.
John is a dark person on the inside.
We'll try not to get in the way of your translating too much.
No, you guys can talk as freely as you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, in that case, how are you doing today, Wolf?
I'm doing great, man. I'm really excited for this match. I mean, it's awesome to see.
Hi.
It's really awesome to see that we've got, some of these old school guys coming here. Like FruitDealer, for example, was the finalist from that Open Season 1 that we saw up on the screen. So it's great to see him being chosen by voters to come down here and play in this All-Star match. It's one of the most exciting parts.
I'm pretty psyched about it, man. I mean, we're going to have a lot of great matches here, a lot of great matchups as well. And people like FruitDealer that we haven't really seen a lot of in a while. I don't know. What do you think about the pick with FruitDealer, John?
Well, he's the first GSL champion, and it's 1-year anniversary. I think it's meaningful to have him back.
Yeah, I think it's very meaningful.
Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't get Rainbow. That would be awesome. They can have a rematch.
That is a tragedy, isn't it?
We could see who of these two players who have both fallen quite far, which one is still, which one has fallen further?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, FruitDealer's one of those guys who always has that crazy strategy that he brings out, and it hasn't been working too well for him lately. But you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened, right?
Yeah, stranger things have happened.
Yep. And FruitDealer is going to be playing against JinRo.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's a pretty good
both guys have fallen, I guess.
A little bit,
a little bit.
A little bit. It's rough to see, but it's. I mean, StarCraft is one of those things, I mean, in general, where some people kind of fall by the wayside for a little while and then they come back. And I mean, StarCraft's still a really new sport, so I think we shouldn't count anyone out yet, no matter who they are. Maybe bit by bit Prime, but other than him, everybody else still has a chance, I think. We'll see.
Well, I would say JinRo's he's driven. He's motivated,
absolutely.
and even though he hasn't been doing as well recently, he wants to do well, and he's continuing to train and practice, and I think he's got a future ahead of him.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he certainly hasn't given up or anything like that. He's still very, very dedicated. He's not going anywhere. And who knows, maybe he'll show us a really great game against FruitDealer, and maybe FruitDealer will show us a great game too.
So,
is there
John,
anything you should be translating?
Yeah,
right
John,
now?
should you be translating? What are you doing? You came here to translate, but now he actually just wants to steal the show by not talking?
They're actually talking about all the stuff we talked about, who's the captain of who, and who's going to be the coach.
I see.
In fact, in the beginning, we had planned to have a match between Mr. Che and Engine, and also between Nick and Dan. But due to short time schedule, was canceled.
Yeah. Well, that would have been interesting. It's we should have you and me. We'll play. We got a little bit of time.
Yeah, you want to just hook up the
So
computer
we're going to
really
have
quick?
a little interview with the captains of the team.
All right. Nice dodge there, John.
Beginning with
Talk about
Nesty,
this later.
the captain of Thursday team. You look very shy today, despite the fact you've made it to final stage many times before. He saw the votes, and Mr. Hyunju asked, maybe you did vote yourself. So how do you feel today? It's been 1 year since GSL started. It's a very meaningful day, and I'm very honored to be here. And I'd like to show many interesting matches.
다양한 학종도 들어있고요. 이 포인트 말로 잘못된 제도가 되다 보니까
Now, Friday team. Jay just told me to straighten my back when I'm sitting. And Friday team's captain, of course, Slayer's boxer himself. Am I sitting straight? Yeah. Now, Nesty said he wants to show interesting match today. And what does Friday team want to show? I'm glad there's no match. There are no matches between the captains, since Nesty is the captain of the opposite team. And I know Nesty is #1 ranked on the what's the word?
GSL ranking.
GSL ranking.
Is that what he's talking about?
He got the most prize money out of GSL.
Oh, okay.
But Boxer says that's only numbers, and numbers don't mean anything. So yeah, he says his team and himself have strong chance against Nesty's team.
사실은 주종적 이유에
I'd agree. I'd say they do.
있게 되나요?
그렇습니다. 오늘 이제 종목에 대한 규정은 따로 없고요. 여러 가지 종목을 모두 선택할 수 있고 거기다가
Also, another interesting fact about today's matches: the players can choose any race they want.
Really?
Yeah, so you may see some off-race matches.
All right. That's cool. That would be neat.
I think probably the only player that would do that would be Nesty. I could see him doing that.
I don't know,
Trying
man.
to embarrass Huck a little bit.
I've seen people hit Lucira on the ladder and he's playing Protoss, so you never know, man. I mean, these guys do like to play other races once
That's
in a while.
very true, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Gonna have a little interview with Marine King Prime.
그 징크스는 계속되는 건가요? 이정 선수?
Almost looks like he's wearing his hoodies backwards.
스타전이니까
It's got like a thing in the front too.
제 개인적인 사정은 접어두고 일단 5대 0으로 이기는 것만 생각하고 있어요.
So Hyunju asked, have you gotten over your second place jinx? And Marine King said, today is team match, so I'm only going to be concentrating beating the other team 5-0.
자, 모델이 본인에게 탈락한 것 같습니까? 프로게이머가 좀 나간 것 같습니까?
아 그래도 일단 프로 게이머가 제가 좋아하는 직업이니까 더
네.
재밌는 것 같아요. 네.
아 그래요.
So despite all this second place runner-up, continuing to be runner-up, he enjoys being pro gamer. It's a very fun job.
다녀오신 것 같아요. 자, 그럼 우리 여기서 중간 점검입니다. 목요일에 남자팀이 좀 나은 것 같다. 마음속으로 응원하는 팬이다. 아니야, 나는 금요일에 남자팀을
So
응원할
we're
것
gonna
같다.
vote, have votes from the audience. They're gonna cheer for the team they want. So let's hear which side is louder.
Just let them vote on what race they pick too. That'd be fun.
John, which one would you pick if you had to choose?
You mean race or team?
Team.
Team? The Hawks on Friday team, so I would choose Thursday team, yes.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
No, wait, Marine Kings on Friday team, right?
Yeah. John, things have just gotten much more difficult for you, haven't they?
It's
Well,
hard to choose, man.
it is. I like a lot of guys on both these teams, man.
Yeah. So who believes Friday team is going to win despite they have Marine King Prime?
A lot of fans for Friday team.
네. 자, 어때요? 우리 그 최정원 감독께서는
네.
자, 우리 뭐팀 원들과 한번 대화를 나눠보셨습니까?
네, 여러 가지
So
대화를
have you talked
나눠봤는데요.
with your teammates, Mr. Che?
문성호 선수, 그리고 박성 선수, 그리고 조나단 월시 모든 선수들이 일단 자신감을 확실히 가지고 있어요.
네.
I've talked with them and they all seem confident.
김홍기 선수를 준비해서 굉장히 많은 연습을 했다고 들었습니다.
And JinRo says he's practiced a lot
하고 있는데 지금 뭐 대화 중인
to
거죠?
prepare his match against FruitDealer.
이미 부장입니다.
이게 부장이에요. 네.
Good deal.
경기하는데 이미 부장이고 이미 수고 많이
He doesn't look nervous at all. No.
He told me that he's not going to be playing off race. He only does it like twice a year.
Yeah.
So
마음에 드십니까?
and MC,
올해도
do you like your teammates? And
조나단 빼고 다 결승 가본 사람이라
so everybody here has been to final except JinRo.
It's okay. JinRo got close once.
Yeah, well,
Twice in fact.
Yeah,
that's
true.
he's won other tournaments too. So
네, 지금 뭐 전혀 문제될 거 없다라고
네.
지금 얘기를 하고 있죠.
그렇습니다.
네.
조나단 월시 선수가 약간 이제 불만을 토로했어요.
네. 아, 뭐
Mr. Che says JinRo wasn't happy about MC's comment.
일단 제가 이기면 5대0 될 것 같고요.
네.
제가
If I win, it's going to be 5-0.
오,
If I
많이
lose, our
경건해졌어요,
team's going to
장민철
lose.
선수가.
우리 민정이 무슨 일이 있었던 거죠?
well, we know MC's record in team league, so that's not a good thing for their side. I gotta say, he doesn't do too well in team league.
Yeah. But it's still good to see him keep his confidence.
황강호
I guess.
선수.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
That's true. Mr. Che's faith in his
you
friends.
see
is
John's
his.
laugh just then he went like this when he laughed?
It's like the orbital laugh.
저구 중에
We gotta be careful. We're on second floor.
oh, yeah,
There's no fans behind us, so if we fall, it's instant.
We fall into the screen behind us. There's a GSL on it. We just become part of the GSL. You can hear our voices sometimes.
It's like you go into the Tron universe or something. We've got like light cycles on Metalopolis. It'd be great. That's what I'm looking
Light
forward to.
cycles with vulture
네, 지켜보세요.
spider
Vulture
mines
cycles?
on them. Yeah, man.
That's the plan. We'll push John back first and see what happens, and then if it's safe, then we'll go. Okay.
Yeah, he can learn the language for us and everything. if
That's
it's a
right.
New
He can
universe.
translate for us in the digital world.
갔다. 네,
Sound good?
John, do you speak programming languages?
Rosira sent something interesting which I missed because of you guys talking over me. The fans are gonna flame you guys.
I'm sorry.
뭐 여러 가지 이제 서로 종교가
I just got thinking about Tron.
It's okay.
Tron's exciting. But Lucira is also exciting. I'm sure he said
Yeah.
something pretty important.
He is.
I feel a little bit bad.
네, 그렇군요.
John doesn't even need to answer that question though, because he's fluent in over 6 million forms of communication, so it's okay.
네. 안녕하십니까?
안녕하세요.
네, 환영합니다. 자, 문성원 선수 이번에 우리 목요일 대 금요일 올스타즈 대진 발표한 이후에 한간에는 김요한 대 문성원이 나와야 되는 거 아니야? 임준혁 대 황강호가 나와야
Now,
되는 거
after the brackets were revealed, today's matchups were revealed, fans were saying, shouldn't MMA play against boxer? What do you
네, 매우
think?
만족하고요. 그 이정훈 선수가
I'm happy about the matchup. I'm playing against Marine King Prime.
네.
아마 후회하게 만들어질 겁니다.
네.
I'm
이현
going to make
선수는 부디 허세가
Marine King Prime regret
되지 않기를
what he
하고
said
말았는데 자, 이쪽에서 상대가 네, 후회하실 겁니다라고 이야기를 했습니다. 자, 김원기 선수. 마이크 좀
Moving on to
받아주시기
FruitDealer.
바랍니다. 모기의 남자 팀을 가만히 보니까 요 선수는 좀 탐난다. 트레이드를 하면 누구를 주고 누구 데리고 오고 싶다.
If you were able to trade your opponent, who would you trade with?
하지만 물어봅니다. 네.
Which guy seems easier?
진로 선수랑 저랑 이렇게 자리가 바뀌면은
네.
뭔가 이제 할 얘기가 있었거든요, 저쪽에서. 그러니까 이쪽에 이제 제가 요즘에는 잘 못하고 있긴 하지만 우승자가 한 명도 없더라고요.
As you see, there are no champions in my team.
네, 김홍기 선수 보낼게요.
So, except for me.
지금
So I was actually considering trading team with JinRo to make it look funnier.
우승 결승 진출 팀대
그러게요.
비결승 요렇게 되는
네.
거군요.
진행하시죠 그냥.
네. 예, 알겠습니다. 저
네.
전적인 궁금한 것이
괜찮은 것 같은데요, 그것도?
뭐가요? 지금 바꾸자고요?
바꿀까요?
Oh, Mr. Che is actually suggesting, shall we really trade
선수들이 있기 때문에.
예.
FruitDealer and JinRo?
전혀 문제가 없습니다.
He just wants to get rid of JinRo. So be it, man. Mr. J, come on. Oh,
It's a good plan. He's really thinking.
he's thinking for the overall team. Yeah, that's true, I guess. But I don't know, man. I think JinRo can beat FruitDealer. I don't know about you.
자, 이제
It's entirely possible.
I think he can. If he trades him and that happens,
I think JinRo can beat FruitDealer, definitely.
yeah.
알고 있었던 GSL처럼 약간 무겁거나
Just have to wait and see. Be patient, John.
That's right.
자, 그러기 앞서서 저는 각 팀의
Don't rush into things, young Padawan.
버프를 걸어주셔야 될 거 아니겠습니까?
I don't know. I think John's more of a master than either of us.
Maybe.
감독님들의
Only the master of evil.
Oh, John, you're too funny.
Well, the circle is now complete.
John, why aren't you interviewing Huck and JinRo right now down
Yeah.
They were actually considering interviewing every single one of them, but since I had to translate up here, they canceled it and just interviewed a few of them.
I see.
직석은 항상 이렇게
They're going to be doing fighting.
Looks like they're huddling up.
Mr. Che probably really tired. He worked over time yesterday.
Wow.
A very busy man.
Well, you have to be in the esports business, don't you, John?
Yeah.
It's true. That's how it goes, man.
Now Engine is going to be.
팀에게 승리를 안겨준 선수를 제가 제 발로 내려오지 않게 업고 대장하겠습니다.
Oh, so he's making a proposal. The guy who makes the most epic victory, Engine's going to be carrying. Engine's going to carry him down the stage
Wow.
on his shoulders.
That actually sounds a little bit dangerous. I'd be worried about having like a significant victory now.
Engine's called Engine because he gets really excited every time Banshee pops up, and you know the Banshee quotes Engine screaming. Yep. And
Oh, really?
Mr.
Oh.
Che is in fact called Che Nidus Che. 'Cause he gets really excited every time he sees a Nidus worm. He's a Zerg player himself.
I was wondering about that cheerful like from a while back because there's been like multiple Nidus
Yeah.
J cheerfuls. Yeah, so now it all makes sense. I understand now.
Mr. Che is kind of like a Nidus worm.
He is.
He just pops up whenever like you weren't checking for him.
He pops up.
He does,
goes-
man.
Well, it's like even if you don't see him pop up, you still hear the.
Yeah, he makes a scream.
Yep.
And then
Like,
you know.
oh, now it's Mr. Che. Oh, there, yeah. I see.
I really wish he was a Nidus worm because then I don't have to trouble. I can just pop out of his mouth.
You can just take him out with workers, no problem. Actually, what you just said was one of the most terrifying things I've ever heard, John. it's like John needs to get down stage and Mr. Che just opens his mouth and John flies out and he can do the interview now. We didn't think ahead with this one, John. That'd be great, man.
그렇습니다. 저희 조나단 오아시스 선수 리키
So the first matchup is going to be JinRo versus FruitDealer, as I've said.
All right.
저희 팀은
It should be a pretty even match.
I think this will definitely be one of the closer matches of the day.
I think so, too. Both of these guys have, well, we talked about earlier, kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit, you know?
Yep. I believe the rest of the matchup is going to be MMA versus Slayer's Boxer, Marine King versus MMA versus Marine King.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Ranking, yep.
I think it's Boxer versus
Julizer.
Julizer, yes. Legend versus Legend. And Nesty versus Hawk. Poor Hawk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What else do we have left? Lucira versus
Somebody.
MC. Yeah.
We'll find out. Hey guys,
Hey.
we get full screen now. That's right. This is the sort of the pregame show to the GSL finals. This is the GSL All-Star
Oh,
match.
he put my name in.
Oh yeah, look, there's your name,
there's
John.
John.
Oh,
Yeah.
John the
I
translator.
haven't
John
seen this for
actually-
ages.
John actually is an anniversary All-Star. He's been translating at the
Oh, I
GSL
am.
for a year now.
Yeah.
This is your anniversary too, John.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
I
John.
didn't
Thank
get you
you.
anything. Sorry. Oh well. So, yeah. I don't know.
First up, we've got JinRo versus FruitDealer.
We do.
It's going to be a pretty close match. Both these guys fell down
Yeah.
to Code A.
Let me explain the matchups.
Okay.
I've actually
John's going
prepared
to explain.
this. Yes.
All right. There's
JinRo
another
versus-
speech. John's speech number 2.
JinRo
go
versus
for it.
FruitDealer. As I've said, the guys have fallen, but they still, I mean, they're still skilled in terms of, they're still
yeah.
pro gamers.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not in Code S, but still they're pro gamers. They still have some skills to show to entertain us.
Yep.
Look forward to it. And after that, it's, I don't know the match order, but let's move on to Nesty versus Huck. But there's nothing much to say. Nesty is monster, and Huck, he's improved a lot recently. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he
we'll
has.
see what he can pull
He
off.
is going to
against
struggle
Nesty.
for sure, I would say, against
Yeah.
against an ST.
I actually talked to Huck last night, and he said he was going to absolutely crush an ST today. I actually said kind of the opposite.
I don't know, he
But,
was kinda-
we'll hope
yeah.
for the best. We're going to pretend that he's got a lot of confidence
And
going
Boxer
into this.
versus July, there's nothing much to add. It's Legend versus Legend.
Yeah.
Golden Mouse versus.
You know, actually, can I stop you there
Oh,
for a
yeah,
second,
sure.
John?
Yeah.
Boxer versus July. Now, remember, they had a show match that wasn't really broadcasted, but it was an LG Cinema 3D show match or whatever. But Boxer actually beat July 2-3.
Oh,
so
okay.
July has to come back, maybe win a game this time around. So these two guys do have a little bit of history.
Yeah, we're
Wanted to add that
definitely
in
better than Boxer versus Yellow. So look forward to it.
Probably. I wasn't going to go there,
And
John.
MMA
You just dived right in, didn't you?
MMA versus Marine King Prime. Marine King Prime, of course, notorious for his second place. But also MMA has been runner-up in what's it called? MLG
Yeah,
I don't
one of the
remember which
MLG.
one
Anaheim, MLG
Anaheim,
Anaheim,
yeah,
and
that's right.
Super Tournament.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So-
got a couple seconds himself.
Marine King's got his own style for TVT. We'll see if it wins out or not.
Yeah, Marine King, you know, he was one of these players where he kind of is trying a little bit of everything in his TVT right now. You know, he's trying to find his niche. He's trying to find his play style now that he's kind of rejected the old, Marine King style. And he hasn't quite found it yet. So, I don't know. I feel like one of these days he's going to find it. He's going to combine a solid style with his incredible micro, and he's going to be really good again. But right now he's kind of in this sort of transition stage,
Yeah,
you know?
he's trying to figure things out again because it's always difficult when you have a very specific style and you can no longer use it anymore effectively because then you have to relearn everything. It's like starting to play in the beta again. Like it's basically like that. So it's very difficult for him to readjust his style. There he is now sitting with Lucira.
Yep.
You can see the IM coach down there at the bottom center.
And Lucira versus MC, that's also epic. MC, of course, one of the best portals, 2-time champion of GSL. But Lucira is a Zerg player who probably has one of the highest ZVP win rates. 73%, I believe, or 75.
Well, MC's in Code A too now, so.
So read it out, one of you guys.
All right, here's our match format, guys. 1.2 times, 2.2 times, 3.1 time. I don't know, we might need John to translate that. And basically the winner of each set receives, as you can see there, certain points assigned to each set. So basically each match, each game is worth a different number of points, it appears. So, and then there will be, an MVP. Basically the news people here, the press will vote for that, and the team with the higher points at the end wins.
I actually don't get that 1.2 times, 2.2 times.
I don't know.
Yeah,
sounds like a song.
I'm not 100% sure about that. I thought it was just if you win, you get a point. If you lose, you don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it going to be a winner's format then, perhaps? Is that what that says? I mean, basically.
Maybe.
We'll just have to wait and see. Because that doesn't make sense because there's a specific matchup set.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought MVP selection was going to be I'm MVP, just gets to choose who he likes the best, so Nesty would win it. There's the Thursday men It's a great team.
We will win against anyone full of confidence. Thursday All-Star.
That's right. It's highlight, Wolf.
It's highlight.
It's highlight.
Dr. Che meets the powerful men, man.
That's right.
And down
Powerful
here,
men,
the Friday men. GSL Superstars gathered up. Very popular Friday All-Star.
Yep, this is the cool kids table.
Yeah, man.
This is where the other team wants to sit, but they're just not cool enough, even though they are straight A students in the StarCraft world.
And don't worry, because Coach On's got incredible sense, and these strategic players have unique builds.
Yep. So, we'll have to see if Mr. Che meeting with powerful men can defeat Mr. On in his star sense.
Here's the map order and the matchups. So first
And
set,
Lozira is playing Terran.
Oh, very cool, man.
yeah.
So look
awesome.
out for that, man.
MC is playing Zerg? Look at that. All right, this has suddenly gotten interesting. Marine King playing Protoss. I like it. Nesty playing Zerg. And yeah, so some of these guys playing
They're dabbling.
They are. They're dabbling a little bit, yeah. MC saying, man, I'm just going to switch, I guess. But didn't he read the patch notes? Doesn't he know that Neural's not going to affect Colossus anymore? He can feel okay.
Well, it's a little bit strange that he would switch races, but I think both these guys want to show that they are proficient in the other races.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you guys right now, they are. I've seen it. I've watched them before, and this isn't going to be silly. This is actually going to be a good match.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I mean, when you take a pro player and have them off race, they're usually as good as like Masters level at least at those with those other races. And we're of course talking Masters level Korea. That's pretty good. Yeah. Anything to add, John?
Yeah, John, do you have anything to add?
We don't want to cut you out, John. We want you to be part of this.
Yeah, John, do you want to be a part of this? You should start talking, John.
I have nothing to say.
Will you bully him so hard he falls off the chair?
We just make him look like back and forth between us a bunch. He's going to have whiplash by the end of this. I'm sorry, John.
He'll be okay. You'll be okay, John.
In the meantime, maybe we can show one of those cool figures.
Look
We
at
got
these
some.
things.
We got some cool little figures.
I'm going to be very careful. They're like, I don't know what they're made of, but they're very fragile. Here's a Colossus.
It's made from clay.
Clay? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So
That's super fragile,
There's a
man.
Colossus.
And here's my favorite.
it's from one of our
This is
fans.
a Thor.
Put it in the middle, yep, so you can see.
All right. And for these guys, there's Thor. Thor is here. Look.
Now, unfortunately for the Colossus, the Thor would win in a straight-up fight between these two.
This is a
What's this?
DP.
Oh,
It looks like it's Zeratul.
yeah.
And I'm going to do this very carefully. Like, you guys don't know how, like, light and fragile these seem. I'm, like, scared to
So
touch them.
here's command center and a giant Baneling, Zealot, and Marine.
That's pretty cool,
I
man.
think it's Tychus.
And you
It
take
is.
these away, you can see the mineral patches.
Yeah. There are minerals. Oh, you knocked out the
Oh,
command
that's
center.
not how you move it.
You just use the lift command. No, John, he's going to mine those minerals. Put that back over there.
That's
an
right.
orbital command. All right.
I haven't seen this one from the front yet. Oh, wow. He's got, like, a big head, man.
Let's move these. I don't think they can see the
This is
command center, but
so well done. It's actually
Yeah, it's really cool.
impressive. Yeah.
I'm not sure who gave it, but it was a fan. That's all I know.
Yep.
Yep.
Those a little bit closer. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can play with those. We can, like, if we want to know where something is, we can just, like, tap this and scan somewhere in the arena. Yep. So there you go. And these are actually official unit size changes for the next patch. So Colossi are going to be this big compared to command centers. Now everybody knows. Something to look forward
Banelings are this size.
Giant Baneling.
to. Banelings are larger than command centers as well.
Zeratul needs to go on a diet.
We're going to be looking at the players now.
That shimmer will be easier to spot when he's that size. Yeah. It's a big stage. Now there is Startail
wonky, man.
FruitDealer.
There he is.
Winner of Season 1. Winner over Rainbow, otherwise known as Hope Torture back then.
Yeah, and look at that record. Still has a winning percentage in sets, but in matches, a losing percentage.
Yeah.
So you can see he was quite dominant before, but has recently fallen quite a bit.
Yeah. He'll be in Code next season.
Yeah, from season 1 champion to, as you can see, the rounds going higher and higher, 32, then 64 in the Super Tournament.
Yep.
And then recently just barely scraping his way out of Code A against Maru Prime.
Yeah, that was, I mean, and if Maru had been playing at his prime, no pun intended, I feel like FruitDealer had a really good chance of getting knocked out of Code A altogether. And so, have to see how he does next season, and more importantly, we'll have to see how he does today, really.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy against this guy, Liquid JinRo, Jonathan Walsh.
Yep. Now, despite falling, a bit, as you can see, got a couple rounds of 4 there. Very famous things. He's like waving. He's not waving to you. He wants someone to come over and take a look at his computer. But, he's out of Code A, but this guy is playing really hard. I mean, he's practicing seriously. I've got a feeling he's going to be back pretty soon.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. Developing quite the pro gamer chin strap beard as well. Everybody's getting those these days. What do you know?
What do you know?
What do you know?
Well, John, what is the first map? Do you remember? Is it Metalopolis or is it this? Is this our first map?
It's Metalopolis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not this, huh? Okay.
That's not our first map, John?
Looks like
It looks like Crevasse a little bit.
yeah, Crevasse. Yeah, the burn side.
Yeah.
Or
dual sight.
You guys can look at
Dual sight.
angle.
Yep.
But there's only one mineral patch on this map and one geyser.
Well, it's
so
nice.
it'd be very difficult.
The nice thing about this map is that the Hellions can't get behind the mineral line.
That's very true. There's rocks blocking.
Yeah. Only one gas geyser too, so it's like a StarCraft 1 base almost. Yep.
Old school, but it's very well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
All of these figures actually look like chocolate.
Yeah.
They do.
I want to eat them, but I know that they're not chocolate.
I've been thinking same thing.
We made the mistake of not eating anything before we came here. We're very hungry. Yeah.
It's very true. But that's okay. I'm hungry for GSL All-Star
Me too,
matches.
man. I'm hungry to see these games. We've got such great matchups. I mean, MMA versus Marine King. I mean, everybody knows how much I love TVT, but this will actually be like a really good one, I promise.
It's going to be TVP since Marine King's playing Protoss.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. Well, no, I'm not happy anymore. But then I am because Marine King's playing Protoss.
Remember that Marine King played Protoss in StarCraft 1?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
He's got some Protoss roots. Maybe he's going to explore that a little bit. Maybe he's been exploring it for his match.
Maybe.
Since he's a Terran player himself, I'm sure he can exploit the weakness of Terran.
Exactly.
That's true. He'll just forgate.
That's entirely possible, man.
Yep.
We're going to be looking at opening video.
All right.
All-Star.
e스포츠의 새로운 역사가 씌워지는 현장을 함께 하고 계십니다. P3번 1대 사게트 2 오픈 최초의 개막전 경기를 시작합니다.
2010년 9월 4일을 시작으로 e스포츠의 새로운 문이 열리고 e스포츠는 변화의 시대에 들어섰다. 최초의 스타크래프트2 메이저리그이자 전 세계인의 축제를 지향했던 GSL. 숨가쁘게 달려온 1년. 우리는 3번의 GSL 오픈 시즌과 줄라이 시즌까지 4번의 정규 시즌, 그리고 2번의 스페셜 매치를 통해 탄생한 5명의 우승자를 볼 수 있었다.
긴장감 없이 그냥 마음 편하게 경기에 임해서 좋은 결과 있었던 것 같습니다. 오늘 응원해주신 분들 모두 너무 감사드립니다.
제가 그러니까는 1등 할 거라는 생각도 못 했었고 그냥 매 경기 다 떨어질 것 같았거든요. 그래갖고 상금에 대한 그런 거는 모르겠어요. 아직 생각 안 해봤어요. 이렇게 오늘 비도 오는데 와주셔갖고 너무 감사하고요. 저거 화이팅!
제가 이번 시즌 들어오면서 굉장히 연습을 많이 했어요. 평소보다 더 잠도 안 자고 진짜 열심히 했었는데 오늘 경기로 조금이나마 좀 기지개 좀 폈으면 좋겠어요.
징크스라면 징크스겠네요. 서울이 아닌 다른 데서 하면 제가 우승을 한다는. 이렇게 성원에 보답해서 GSTL 또 월드 챔피언십 앞으로 있을 GSL 모두 좋은 성적 거둘 수 있는 장민철이 되겠습니다. 땡큐!
3대0 상황까지도 끝까지 안심하지 못했는데 이렇게 결과가 나오고 나니까 정말 기뻐요. 감격스러워요. 정말 제가 우승을 하기까지 도와주신 모든 사람들에게 감사드리고 우승해서 번 이 상금을 그분들에게 은혜를 갚는 데 쓰도록 하겠습니다.
1년을 되돌아보며 가장 인상 깊은 순간은 역시나 결승전이 끝나고 우승자가 탄생하고 벅차오르는 감동을 억제하지 못한 그것을 말로 또 인터뷰로 소감으로 밝히는 그 순간이 아닐까 하는 생각이 듭니다. 승합회가 존재하기 때문에 너무나 혹독한 프로게이머의 세계에서 자신을 조절하면서 자신을 이겨내고 그 자리에 선 거죠. 그 감동스러운 순간을 지금도 잊을 수가 없습니다. 5번 아니 9번이요.
콩을 만들어준 자리.
제가 도전할 수 있는 좋은 희망이 있는 무대인 것 같습니다.
프로게이머 인생을 시작하게 해준 대회.
저한테 GSL은 아쉬움,
경험, 한국, 외국 모든 나라 선수들의 꿈을 이룰 수 있는 리그라고 생각합니다.
여기 옆에 있는 정우서 선수의 이제 꿈이자 희망이죠.
네, GSL은 제가 우승할 수 있게 해주는 국내 유일한 대회인 것 같아요.
나에게 GSL이란 도전의 무대인 것 같습니다. 예.
한편 챔피언의 그늘에 가려진 이들도 있었으니 GSL이 낳은 최고의 스타. 하지만 단 한 번도 우승컵을 가져가지 못했던 스타크래프트2의 콩라인 이정훈.
팬들은 저를 해병왕이라고도 부르지만 콩 혹은 콩라인이라고도 부릅니다.
이정훈 선수는 분명 실력도 있고 강한 선수인 건 맞는데 그동안에 너무 그 많은 부분이 노출이 되어 왔고 지나치게 공격적인 스타일이 좀 오히려 독이 되고 있다라고 지금 다들 분석을 하고 있고, 그래서 지금 스타일을 좀 바꾸거나 아니면 뭐 되게 다양한 스타일을 할 수 있게 연습을 좀 하고 있는데 그게 지금 아직 완성이 되지 않았다고 생각을 해요. 그게 이제 완성이 돼야만 이정훈 선수가 다시 한번 우승을 도전할 수 있고 끝내 우승을 차지할 수 있지 않을까.
2011 GSL 정규 시즌 단 한 번도 코드 S를 놓친 적이 없는 천재 승부사 나다 이윤열.
야심차게 스타2로 시작을 했는데 이 선수가 여러분들도 잘 아시겠지만 대진운이 상당히 안 좋은 편이었어요. 이윤열 선수도 이렇게 기복이 있지는 않았거든요. 제가 볼 때는 경기를 굉장히 꾸준히 열심히 하고 첫 시즌에 8강까지 진출했는데 임요한 선수하고 대결을 했고요. 그때 임요한 선수가 대신 굉장히 잘할 때 그 다음 시즌에는 이정훈 선수 만나서 또 8강에서 떨어졌어요. 그때 이정훈 선수 결승 갔습니다. 물론 준우승했지만. 그리고 그 다음 시즌에는 박성준 선수하고 또 붙었어요. 박성준 선수도 마찬가지로 결승 갔습니다. 물론 준우승했고요. 뭐 최근에 또 크리스 로렌지 선수한테 또 져서 떨어졌었고, 하필이면 당대 최강인 선수들하고 많이 붙어서 좀 대진운이 좋지 않았어요. 결승 경험을 할 수 있음에도 불구하고 못 간 선수가 아닌가라는 생각이 들어서 개인적으로 좀 안타깝고요. 이정훈 선수는 앞서 말씀드렸다시피 2주년 전에 꼭 이정훈 선수가 우승을 했으면 좋겠습니다.
그리고 GSL에서 빠질 수 없는 GSL 투어의 골. 감동적이었던 만큼 치열했던 스페셜 매치. 스웨덴, 캐나다, 대만, 오스트레일리아, 우크라이나, 대한민국. 국적을 넘어선 승부의 장 월드 챔피언십 서울과 2011년 코드 A와 코드 S가 단 한 번 마주한 운명의 그날. 우승 상금 1억 원, 2011 유일의 64강. 코드 떼고 한판 붙은 슈퍼 토너먼트. 슈퍼 토너먼트에선 모두의 예상을 깨고 우승을 차지한 콜트 프라이위 최성훈 선수가 옵티머스의 길에 들어서게 됐다.
처음엔 아이디가 바뀌어서 그런가 새로 시작하는 느낌이라 처음에 폴트 시작할 때처럼 많이 졌는데 이제 다시 적응했으니까 폴트로 할 때처럼 한 번 더 우승할 것 같아요.
그리고 빼놓을 수 없는 GSTL. 팀의 명예와 자존심을 건 그들의 승부는 한 편의 드라마를 쓰기에 충분했다. 도전 그리고 모험, 세계 속으로 뻗어나가는 스타크래프트2 리그 GSL. 총 상금 16억 3천만 원, 총 출전 선수 251명, 현재까지 누적 경기 수 총 1957세트. 숱한 화제와 이슈, 그리고 영웅을 탄생시킨 글로벌 스타크래프트2 리그 GSL은 앞으로도 계속된다.
You changed my life, dude.
Alright, so JinRo versus FruitDealer. The map is indeed Metalopolis. It's not the clay figure that John has in front of him.
Well, yeah.
This is an appropriate stage for these guys to battle Metalopolis. One of the first maps ever for StarCraft 2. It's been around since the beta.
Awesome map. I love it.
Seen very few changes since then too. It's a pretty standard and straightforward map.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to remember the changes that it's had because I know there was like one minor.
They
change.
changed the fog in the back of the base at some point on the latter version, of course. And
yeah.
There have been several versions of Metalopolis and Bruce disabling close spawns, adding a neutral supply depot and things of that nature. There's the coaches.
There they are. Oh, he's got a number 1. Oh, Mr. Che. What?
Mr. Che's like admitting defeat. He's like, our team's
gonna
lose.
They look like they're ready to like judge high dives or something. You know, they have like 1 through 10. We'll see how they do. I mean, we're gonna have to judge these games for ourselves, see how well these guys decide to play. Are you excited, John?
Oh, yeah, how excited are you, John?
Like on a level of 1 to 1,000, how excited are you?
I'm excited as Lando was when he was driving his Millennium Falcon into the Death Star in Return of the Jedi.
He was pretty exciting then, man.
That was pretty exciting, man.
All right.
Oh shit, follow me.
Let's break out of the exploding Death Star and get into the game. This is the GSL All-Star match. Do it. All right, guys, here we go. John has left us. This is just you and me, Wolf, and our red turn player on the right side of Metalopolis from the Team Liquid. He is known as, from Sweden. Well, there he is. He's JinRo. We know who he is. You know who he is. A man who needs no introduction. And here, over on the left side of the map, the winner of GSL Open Season number 1 from the Team Startail. He is
Top Team FruitDealer.
They've got like
on the Friday team.
Got Engine's face on this little intro thing. All right. There's FruitDealer.
Well, now that John's gone, let's talk about how we really feel about him.
Yeah, let's talk about John for a while. Oh, he's like standing over there, just looking and sees us. All right, never mind. We'll have to talk. We'll have to wait till he goes farther away. All right. So,
well, JinRo is obviously a player who's done really well in the past. Yeah. Hasn't been doing as well recently, but you know we've seen JinRo several times. I mean, off camera, outside of the GSL, and he's really been trying to practice and improve.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm sure he really wants to take this map extremely seriously. Now we can see that FruitDealer was trying to make some. He was thinking about making some Zerglings there. I think he's trying to fake JinRo out and make him feel like he's 6-pooling, but
I know, yeah.
At first I was like, oh, that was an accident. I was like, oh, I see what he's doing.
Well, you can be sure that these guys are going to mess with each other. I mean, that's for sure. So, yeah, for those of you that may not know, that's like the key to make Zerglings. Yeah. You know, so if you do that, it's like you accidentally hit enter when you're 6-pooling someone.
Well, JinRo did leave an SCV there just in case after that happened, just to make sure.
You never know. These matches are going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm excited to see what these guys decide to do. JinRo knows now, of course, there's nothing of this sort.
Yeah, FruitDealer went hatch first.
Yeah. Yeah, which is much more normal on this map. Oh, excuse me. Drone comes barging past. I guess the Marine just wasn't paying attention. He was talking on a cell phone or something like that. Oh, there's a bunker.
Yeah, that bunker is right in FruitDealer's face, and in fact, Drone doesn't get in the base, blocks him out, but he does see the reactor, which is what he wanted to see in the first place. Drone's coming down here to try to catch the Marine. It's more important to catch the Marine than to catch the SCV.
Yes, it is.
But it looks like he's not going to get him. It's going to be really close.
It's like I wish I had Stim right now.
Is the bunker going to finish? The bunker's going to finish, and the Marine will be able to get inside of the bunker.
He actually jumps in. Wow. No, he's not jumping in yet, but he will. There he goes. Second Marine. I don't think he's going to make it, man. He's
not going to make it, but he's lost, of course, a lot of lost mining time.
Yeah.
Now, JinRo's obviously following this up with Reactor Hellions. It's a Reactor Hellion expand, but there's something Terran's been doing a lot recently where they just try to bunker, and if they get away with it, they get away with it.
Yeah, you can get that bunker down right
Those
before
drones
the finishes.
are training in the face of danger.
They are. That's the bravest drones I've ever seen. Oh, one pays the ultimate price. That Marine not going to be able to get in. JinRo does, I believe he salvaged that bunker.
He salvaged it. He's able to get those minerals back. He was able to force FruitDealer to run his drones around for a while. He did kill that one drone, so very little investment for JinRo. FruitDealer having to make a lot of Zerglings as well, more Zerglings than he would want to make, and now he's going to lose them in the little map because these Hellions are here and they don't have Zergling speed yet.
Nope, those Hellions are going to get themselves some roast Zerglings. Oh no, I'm making myself even more hungry, Wolf. We have to stop watching things be roasted.
Oh man, I would like to try some of those barbecue Zerglings right now.
You know,
the spine
with some of the sauce they have at Korean barbecue here, man, it'd be pretty good.
That spine isn't finished, and these Hellions are going to go to work on these drones. Drones trying to make extractors to stay alive. Smart move by FruitDealer, but he doesn't manage to save them.
That one doesn't quite get in there. He's like, I wanted to be a building, but it's too late. And the Hellions will get
so
cleaned up.
many kills.
Yeah, JinRo doing pretty well so far. Definitely putting the hurt on FruitDealer early in this game.
Yeah, right now it's 23 SCVs to 18 drones. JinRo in the lead.
Yep.
And more Zerglings out that aren't really going to be able to do a whole lot. Blue Flame halfway done for JinRo.
Yeah, I do like that. He switched the factory right back over once the tech lab was done in the barracks to start Blue Flame. And it looks like FruitDealer does see it, so he may have a bit of a clue. I mean, he saw one Hellion, didn't see the second one when he poked up the ramp, but I think he's probably got a pretty good idea. Although there he goes, making a pretty quick third.
Yeah, taking that quick third is okay against Blue Flame.
Yeah.
Because Hellions are going to, of course, take ages to kill it. But what's more concerning is that I don't think he realizes that it is going to be Blue Flame. I think he thinks it's a Siege Expand follow-up.
Yeah, I think
and he still only has that one Spine Crawler at the front of his base. He hasn't made any walling buildings or anything like that. So when the Hellions get there, they could potentially kill tons of drones. And in fact, we saw FruitDealer in Code A lose a lot of drones.
Yes,
it could happen again.
Did. Yeah.
Maybe JinRo's doing this on purpose to try to be funny.
No, it certainly could be. I mean, he sees he has a weakness to it. Who knows? I'm curious to see if JinRo's going to actually do some sort of a drop here. He didn't quite make enough Marines to do that. Well, actually, he did. Yeah, he could do the Marine drop with the Hellions on the low ground. Roach Warren not anywhere close to done for FruitDealer right now, so it could do some decent damage if JinRo decides to push out with it.
Yeah, JinRo is just adding more barracks at home.
Yep.
Getting prepared to just power up and take that expansion. And look at this drop is completely fake. There's nothing inside of it.
That's great, man. I love that thing. Yeah, FruitDealer's going to be really worried about that now. He's going to pay close attention to it. He's not going to see these Hellions come in from behind.
And the hatchery finishes. He's going to target down that larva most likely.
Oh, if he can catch the drones transferring, that would be great, but it's not going to happen now. Yeah.
Zerglings in the middle of the map. Down here catching these Hellions that are going around the south side.
Yeah,
and these Hellions sneak into the natural.
Those drones are getting lined up. They could take some damage. Whoa!
Tons of damage.
Nice big hit from those Hellions there. JinRo doing some decent damage. Again, the SCV and drone count is even right now, 34 to 34. That is not a position that FruitDealer wants to be in.
Absolutely not. And now the dropship is met up with the Hellions and the Marines. May decide to do a drop. Now, even though he killed a lot of drones, FruitDealer is making, in fact, 12 drones right now, droning back up immediately. He does have that third base.
Yep.
So JinRo's got to be careful not to overcommit to this type of drop play if he keeps losing his units. Now, this Overlord is going to see the drop.
Yes, he will, but FruitDealer doesn't have a lot of offensive units right now. I take it back. He has a good amount of roaches. See this pop out earlier. Oh, the Hellions are going to sneak into the fog and go around the back.
I love this move by JinRo. He's going to catch a ton of these drones. Nice control by FruitDealer, though, pulling a small amount of the drones away so that he can save the majority. A very utilitarian strategy there.
Absolutely, man. I mean, he sacrificed some workers, but, you know, it was okay. Both these guys.
Oh, no, more Hellions.
Look at
running
that.
Into the third base, and Baneling's exploding on the Queen.
I know.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. Did they actually detonate on the Queen? I'm curious. It certainly looked like it.
Yeah,
it might have been the Flames that did it too, but it was close, man. I don't know. Queen's probably okay. She's like, what are you doing, stupid kids?
The problem for FruitDealer right now is that he just doesn't have an army. He's been droning up as much as he can. Nice transfuse on that Overlord, trying to keep that alive. He doesn't have much of an army. He's been trying to get his economy back up, but JinRo's really setting up for a nice timing. He's making his third command center right now. He's started +1. He's continued Hellion production. I think if he pushes out as he takes that third base, FruitDealer's going to have a hard time holding that.
Absolutely.
Especially if he tries to make mutas, which is Spire is on the way.
Yeah, he's, again, you know, just not going to have a lot of offensive units, and JinRo could and has been so far taking a lot of advantage of that.
Absolutely. Now, 3 Hellions are going to sneak into that third base. Let's see how much damage they can do. There are a few units prepared for this attack.
Yep.
So I don't think, unless, at the same time, JinRo doing a little drop over here.
I like it a lot. FruitDealer's distracted at the third right now. He does take out the Hellions, but the Hellions in the main, chasing all the drones away, dropping some Marines at the low ground. FruitDealer, you know, he's losing so much mining time from this, too.
Yeah, he really is, and any drone that pops out of larva is being taken out immediately here. He's taking out some of the larva as well.
Yeah.
Hasn't targeted it down, but either way, he's doing a lot of damage. He's going to want to pick up now that these roaches arrive, though, but he can just drop again on the low ground.
JinRo is just all over FruitDealer, man. He's like one of those like infestations that all the fruit farmers want to get rid of. They just keep coming back.
Yeah, man. And look at this. Here's that timing attack I was talking about. Going to hit this at a perfect timing. There just aren't enough units. Oh, look at this. The drones just transferred back into Hellion Flames. These drones are running away. JinRo's going to take out this third, no problem. FruitDealer's in so much trouble right now.
Goodbye, Hatchery. Man, JinRo's just manhandling him. This isn't even, it's not even fair, man. It's like FruitDealer's got a handicap or something. I don't know.
He's starting to look
like
pretty
handicapped.
handicapped.
80% or something, so his units don't have as much health.
And that one Marine might drop down and do a little bit more harassment.
Yep.
JinRo going to kill an Overlord. Most likely going to send the majority of his forces home. He's done the damage he's needed to do. His third is up.
Absolutely, man.
Look at that one Marine killing drones. And will maybe kill a Mutalisk.
Maybe.
Not quite. The roaches. There are too many of them.
Oh, well, the Medevac's done her job as well. And yeah, JinRo just pulls back. He's going to take that third. And I think we're going to see probably a desperation move from FruitDealer. I mean, he knows at this point he needs to get in there, try to end the game fast, or he's just going to lose.
Yeah, he wants to make Mutas to try to control the map, but at the same time, if he commits too much to Mutas, he won't be able to make the Banelings he needs to defend.
Exactly.
So he's really scared right now. He's got to get a third up. He's got to do something, because otherwise JinRo, he's so far behind that JinRo could kill him if he's not careful enough, but if he's too careful, if JinRo just macros, then he loses. This is a nice little counterattack. I like this.
Yeah, it's going to do a little bit of damage, but overall, you know, just going to lose some lings, not do a whole lot. He did take out one turret, or at least force to cancel. But look at this, another drop in the main from JinRo, and pushing the third again. He's going to drop that last Hellion right on the mineral line, I think. Oh, he's going to drop it in the natural.
And the third base is going to have to be canceled as well.
Wow.
It's a three-pronged attack, man. This is the JinRo Trident here.
Yes. Wow, this guy, man, he's really showing us multitasking that we've not really seen from him before. This is very exciting actually to see from JinRo.
Yeah, JinRo is just crushing FruitDealer. You're killing the drones that were long-distance mining.
Well, this is, all right, we lost a couple Marines there, but, you know, overall, I mean, he's playing at a higher level than I think we've seen him play in a long time, too.
Yeah, definitely so. He's really outclassing his opponent here. I mean, you can see he's dropped a few depots. He's got way too many SCVs in his main, but otherwise, you know, he's been focusing on this harassment.
Yep.
And I'll tell you that he may have a lot of SCVs in his main, but he hasn't lost any of them.
Yeah,
he's lost
true.
a few workers here and there.
More
this
than
game.
a few, I'd say. Scan to take out some creep tumors here. And this is a really different JinRo style than we're used to, too. We're used to a slow, methodical, Thorazane-esque, if you will, JinRo style. But this is completely different. This is
totally different.
Don't think FruitDealer was expecting it.
This is the new JinRo, the JinRo that constantly is aggressive and mobile. His multitasking is awesome. That drone needs to get out of there, man.
Yeah. FruitDealer's still just stuck on two bases. He's got to be getting low mineral.
And he just doesn't have enough mutas to really fight. If he sends the mutas into JinRo's main, it's not going to be too big of a threat for JinRo.
Yep, he's going to try it. He's sending those mutas in right now while this Marauder gets taken out here. Hellion's checking the third again. They're like, we can't really do that. And look at that, Muta's pushed back out of the main.
Oh, nice trap by JinRo, not by FruitDealer.
Yeah.
He trapped his own mutas there.
Nice trap. It's a trap. JinRo's ready, man. He knows everywhere FruitDealer is.
He knows about it.
It's like that Mohawk gave him new powers, man.
Well, two Hellions still in this dropship could do a ton of damage as JinRo continues to be aggressive in the center of the map, killing creep tumors.
Well, you know, they call JinRo the Gorilla Terran so far, but he's moving so fast, man. He's more like a Lemur Terran today or something.
Yeah, he's like a Lemur, a cheetah. Look at that.
Spider Monkey Terran.
Again, FruitDealer flying over the Marines with his mutas. His muta count is tiny. He's making 3 more mutas. He only has 3 Banelings right now, and that says a lot.
You know,
50 Marines on the field.
After this drop happens, I mean, he's going to kill more drones possibly. Well, you know, the Zerglings might take out the Hellions after all. But, you know, FruitDealer's in a position here where he might be getting towards the end.
Yeah, he's starting to fall apart. He can't keep up with JinRo anymore.
Oh, look at this. This is a bit risky for JinRo. We see him trying to do some damage at the third. He's going to drop in the main with a big force.
This is a perfect timing because he knew that FruitDealer moved his entire army to defend his third. Now the Spire is definitely going to be under attack. Well, actually, JinRo trying to target down the Queen. Looks like he's going to finally target down the Spire. Too many units, does have to lift up.
Yep, he will ask to get away before those Banelings get there. He does lift up in time. One Marauder's like, don't leave me hanging. Oh, that Marauder was totally left hanging.
That's all right, but JinRo is going to go over here and attack the third base again.
Yes, he will. That hatchery's going to go down. Nothing FruitDealer can do about it. JinRo, how many times has he killed that third this game? That's at least the third time.
The third time he's killed the third, I think.
Yeah, 3 for 3,
he
man.
He forced the cancel on the gold base as well. He's just been so aggressive this game.
Yep, he's got plenty of SCVs, putting down a fourth. He's got his gold up. Yeah, JinRo's looking basically unstoppable. They should just play him against the rest of the people on the team now, man. I've got confidence.
Well, +1 is going to finish for FruitDealer's Mutas. It's going to help him shut down these drops a little bit faster. And in the center of the map, of course, that force you see right there is actually basically all that FruitDealer has.
That's pretty much it. He's got a small clump of Mutas right there, as you can see. But other than that, I mean, JinRo's pretty far ahead right now. Not a lot else he can really say about it.
Yeah, exactly. Scan goes down here. He's going to pre-split these Marines.
Really nice splitting from JinRo there. He does lose some to Banelings. But, well, you know, that didn't go as well as I thought it was going to initially. The initial split was good, but after that it kind of went a little bit
downhill. There were too many Banelings there.
He's got units to burn at this point.
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
So.
That trade wasn't too ineffective for him.
Yeah.
This Hellion wants to kill some drones, but the hatchery hasn't even been done. These Hellions might get some.
Yeah, they
Look
might.
at that in the main. In the main base, so many drones being taken out.
Wow.
Oh my god. 74 to 47 worker count.
That is actually manual. Look at that. 64 drones killed for JinRo as opposed to 2 SCVs by FruitDealer.
This push is going to be the scary one. This is going to be the one to end the game, I think.
Lion MMA looking on.
There are 17 Mutas out on the field right now, and that is basically the army of FruitDealers. And have to use those to make JinRo turn around and go home, or else he's going to die right now. Even if he tries to engage these Marines with his Mutas, the Marines will win.
Yeah. Well, I just love these attacks that JinRo's doing. He's really trying to do multiple things at once. And as you can see here, I mean, he's still working on the multitasking aspect of it, but it's really good to see him try this. And he's having, you know, a good amount of success with it against FruitDealer right now.
Absolutely. Look at this fourth base, or fifth base, I should say, for JinRo is already up.
Yep.
He's got so many more workers. He's already cut SCV production because he knows that he's got so many workers. And Mr. Che looking pretty successful here, I gotta say.
Yep, I think he's looking pretty confident right now.
I'm pretty sure he's glad he didn't trade JinRo for FruitDealer now.
I know, yeah, seriously. He's got to have a bit of a regret for even saying that. JinRo maxed out, almost 100 supply ahead against FruitDealer right now. Gonna take out this one as well.
He's going to corner this force. This is a nice attack by FruitDealer, but the problem is that's not even the majority of JinRo's army. The majority is moving across the right side highway, and it's actually going to collide with FruitDealer's forces perhaps. Even has a force on the left. He's just attacking from so many sides, always at least 3 minutes. The JinRo Trident.
That's right.
That's what's going on here. GG!
Wow, there you go. Liquid JinRo taking down FruitDealer, and he did not just take him down. He crushed, man. He absolutely smashed FruitDealer like a rotten apple, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to buy that type of fruit.
I know, man. That fruit is looking pretty brown and moldy right now.
Well, congratulations to JinRo. John is back.
Hi, John.
I'm back.
You're back. So, John, what did you think of JinRo's play that game?
Impressive. Most impressive.
I agree.
But he's not a Jedi yet.
John, you were too perfect, man.
Very impressive. Very good blue flame.
Yeah, that seems to be the weakness of FruitDealer.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen JinRo doing that a lot before.
Well, I don't think FruitDealer expected to see the flames. Oh!
A little bit of BM here.
A little bit of a disagreement there on the stage.
I'm sure Marine King said, "You see this rock?" and held his fist up at some point. That's like his new favorite thing to say. Yep, MMA surrounded by Zergs there. He looks a little bit uncomfortable. Yep, so how about that for a first game? Wow, really cool start. Got to see JinRo win. John, you're like one of those kids in school that kind of lined up all his pencils too, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I am.
John had the clean desk. Everyone else had a bunch of crumpled up papers.
Yep.
John always turned his homework in on time.
Were you one of the
he
kids
kept it in
that
the folder?
Did you bite your pencils too in school?
No.
Okay.
He's not a pencil biter. No, yeah.
All right.
It's not good to bite your pencils.
Yeah, well, they don't look as nice when you line them up like that then too.
Yeah. I like things nice and tidy.
Yeah.
John is tidy.
That's right. Yep.
He likes to keep his translations pretty clean.
Or were you better at math?
No, I was terrible at math, which is rare for Korean. Most Koreans are really good at math.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm not.
That's okay. You're good at translating. That's
I'm good at English. That's.
What was your favorite class in school?
You put him on the spot. He's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
People want to know.
I hated
Inquiring
school. In
minds.
fact.
He's like, my favorite
okay,
class
that's a good
was
answer.
like bus when I took the bus home.
Yeah, that's the best time. Home time, lunchtime, and home time.
일단 저랑
Wait, John, translate this quick.
대에서 경기를 하다 보니까 약간 조금 더 즐기고 싶어서 올해 경기를 끌었었던 것 같고 2세트 장민철 선수의 세팅 시간을 위해서 잠시 준비를 했던 것 같습니다. 2세트 장민철 선수가 올라왔기 때문에 2세트도 저희의 승리가 당연히 예상되고 있습니다.
네. So Mr. Che is obviously very confident, and he's playing next. On the second set, he's preparing his setup. And Jay just told me that the last set was worth 2 points. I don't know. I still don't get that point system, but yeah.
Sure. 제가 2점을 걸었고요. 네. 알겠습니다. 이주영 해설도
Mr. Che like, can't be compared with that girl she's trying to hide. She's like, I can't be seen with Mr. Che. He just looks, he looks so beautiful.
Like the disembodied head of Phoenix in the background too.
You can see those figures on the Korean casters desk. They have the faces of all the Korean casters, Mr. Che, Goshin, and
that's awesome.
Goshin's face on the Colossus.
I can see him. He's like towering above everybody else, isn't he?
Yeah, they call him Colossus here. It's his nickname.
제가 김원기 선수와 이제 굉장히 돈독한 친분을
I'm a very good friend with
그렇게 몰아붙이니까 당황스럽고 저는 그냥 초대 우승자라는 뜻에서 1점을 걸었을 뿐입니다. 아무 다른
awkward since he lost.
오해하지 마세요. 원기 형 오해하면 안 됩니다.
그렇습니다.
1회 우승자네.
네. 네. 황영재 해설도 질문해 주시죠.
본인이 직접 참가를 했으면 몇 점을 본인에게 거실지.
네. 본인이 만약에 경기에 참가한다면은 안준영 해설은 본인의 경기에 몇 점을 거실지.
If you were to play yourself, Engine, how many points would you bet?
네. 안준영 해설이 참가를 한다면 저는 3점을 걸겠습니다.
저 상대가 최종원 해설이라면 전 이거 312점 걸겠습니다.
He's saying he's gonna add 312 points.
자, 그렇군요. 양팀 서로를 좀 무시하는 발언을 하고 있는데. 자, 어쨌든 김원기
So the way system works is each
황영재
coach
말씀해 주신 대로
makes a bet for the next match who's going to win how many points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Okay.
일본을
All right. That's kind of cool.
So if you win the points, you bet.
If you lose those points.
Yeah.
Okay. So currently Che is up 2-0.
Yep.
He's got 2 points to bet.
You can see Phoenix there in his IM uniform.
There's Boxer.
Yep. Marine King, the former other boxer. Yeah. Boxer and Boxer sitting next to each other there.
It's got to be awesome for Marine King to be able to sit in that seat because, you know, almost a year ago, he was modeling himself after his idol, using his ID. I don't think he ever thought he would, you know, make it this far when he did that, but he's done extremely well. Now he's sitting next to Boxer.
Yeah.
It's a touching story.
It's more like yellow than Boxer now.
Still, the story is cool, you know, to go from Boxer fan to be able to sit next to Boxer on the same team in a show match. That's cool.
That is awesome.
Good for him.
Yeah, sometimes people forget. He used to be called Boxer.
Yeah, open season number 2.
So it's going to be MC versus Lucira. MC, of course, playing Zerg. It's going to be ZBZ. I don't know how confident MC is in ZBZ, but Lucira, of course, is a monster.
Well, Lucira is going to be playing Terran. So it's going to be Zerg versus Terran here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good catch.
Why do I have a feeling that MC is just going to 6-pool? I don't know. I have this feeling.
It's entirely possible. Where you guys can see MC's record there.
Yeah.
A 2-time champion, has recently fallen out of Code S and is going to have to play through Code A to regain that spot. But you can see he's had some spotty results. He hasn't, you know, he's did consistently for a while, but recently has not.
Yeah. Well, he certainly was going up and down before the actual up and down matches. Now he's just gone down far enough to get to Code A.
Yeah.
This is a guy that, you know, he won 2 GSLs. He's a very good Pro Toss player. I feel like he kind of started resting on his laurels a little bit. You know, I feel like he didn't quite play as hard as he could have, and now he knows that. I think this guy's going to come back and be good again.
Yep. Yeah, I think once he sort of starts to adapt styles. I mean, right now Pro Tosses are kind of struggling. Oh, look at that! The Gom Wizard makes an appearance.
Wow, poof! He appears.
Well, you know, MC is going to have to change his style, and all Pro Tosses right now are kind of struggling to figure out how to play the game. That's why we see so few of them. But anyway, this is Lucira. He shot all the way through Code A, jumped into Code S, and Only made it to the round of 32 though this season.
Yep. He did make it back into Code S though.
Right.
So
he didn't fall out.
He'll be back. Yep.
He's going to be playing Terran here today according to our sheet that we saw earlier.
Yeah. So what does he have in mind? This is actually going to be, these are the matches that I'm like really psyched about to see these guys off racing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Lucira's got up his sleeve. Lucira plays Terran a lot on the ladder. So sometimes when you watch pro stream and you see them play against Lucira, you'll see him playing as Terran.
Yeah.
And some, FX Open players have run into him on the ladder. I've seen him play Terran myself.
Well, he certainly dabbles, yeah.
He's good at Terran. He's actually considered switching at times, but yeah.
Well, that's what we need, more tanks.
Every time I
don't
see
have
this
enough
screen,
yet.
I imagine these players holding hands each other. I don't know, that's what I think.
I'm going to think that every time I see
know,
that.
man, you just ruined this GSL for me, John.
It's like, what's Lucira doing now? He's like reaching into MC's chest. He's going to do like heart surgery. Oh.
Our map is going to be dual site.
Yep.
This isn't going to be your everyday Terran versus Zerg, though.
No, I don't think it is, Wolf. I think it's going to be a little bit different.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. See if Lucira switches to grid so he doesn't need to memorize the Terran hotkeys. Probably not.
Terran hotkeys are pretty easy. You just have to use. You just have to use E to drop a lot of mules all the time. That's all you need to know.
I just use grid. I'm lazy.
Well,
and who's that in the end? Huck.
That's
looks
Huck.
like he's
Huck,
psyching himself up for his match, I guess.
He's like, oh, I forgot I have to play against Nesty later.
He just realized.
No! I thought I was playing against JinRo. No.
Why can't I play a FruitDealer? Oh well. So we're gonna move into the game pretty soon.
Hawk told me that he hasn't slept a single hour yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, he was up pretty late last night, I heard.
Yeah. Could be.
So they're gonna bet their points now?
2!
Engine's gonna bet 2 points on Lucira, and Mr. Chesney betting 1 point on MC.
I don't know what Phoenix wants to bet.
Phoenix is probably betting on his teammate, Lucira.
It could be. That's a good bet.
I'd bet on my teammate.
Yeah.
But you never know. This is going to be a crazy match. We can't even judge this as we normally would because they're both off racing.
We're just going to have to watch and see what happens, just like these guys right here.
Oh, it's blue, black, blue, black.
Yeah, I like that.
Wow. Very
color coordinated, yeah.
Yeah.
Color of GSL.
Yeah, I never noticed that the Liquid shirts and the Slayer shirts almost have the same exact color of blue on them.
It's the same color as Tychus' Marine, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's a good point.
And even MC's OGS shirt has a very similar color.
It's a popular color, blue.
It is. Look at the Blizzard logo back there as that color.
Blue too.
What's going on?
This is a conspiracy. Who's behind it?
Let's get it! All right, guys, we're going to jump into the game right now.
That's the song.